Why was the military-industrial complex so powerful in command economies? Imagine a country where the government controls every part of the economy, from factories to farms. Now picture that same government focusing heavily on building its military. That's what happened in many command economies, especially those influenced by communist ideas. The military-industrial complex became a major force because the state owned and managed all big industries, including defense production. This meant the government could decide to put most resources into making weapons, tanks, and aircraft without worrying about profits or private interests. In these economies, the government set clear targets for what needed to be produced and how much. They controlled prices and allocated resources directly. This setup allowed them to funnel large amounts of money and labor into military projects. Since the main goal was to defend the socialist state and promote its ideology, military strength was seen as essential. Leaders believed that a strong military would protect the revolution from external threats and imperialist powers. The government's centralized planning was a big reason for the power of the military-industrial complex. Because the state owned all major industries, it could invest heavily in defense without needing approval from private owners or shareholders. This made military production a top priority. The ideological drive also played a role. Communist states saw military might as necessary to defend socialism and spread their influence. Bureaucracy and hierarchy helped too. Decision-making was concentrated in the hands of state planners and military officials. They worked closely to ensure military needs were met quickly and efficiently. Without market competition, the military-industrial complex could grow large because it wasn't driven by profit but by fulfilling government plans. This meant that efficiency was less important than meeting production goals. The military-industrial complex also became a political tool. It provided jobs and technological progress, which helped maintain the ruling party's control. It projected power both within the country and abroad. For these reasons, the military-industrial complex became a dominant force in command economies. It was seen as vital for national security and for safeguarding the socialist way of life. In practical terms, this setup sped up industrialization and technological advances in defense. Countries could mobilize resources on a huge scale without relying on market forces. This made the military-industrial complex incredibly powerful and influential in shaping the economy and society of command economies.